Hello everyone, welcome back to Diamond Painters with Mike, and this evening we are working our way through the spider again. Now I am going to start this session off with some of the four colour here today of the spider, because we have a few trays available. So I want to start this off, just gonna wipe this for spider 4, there we go. So I'm gonna pick that up for the minute and then we will get moving. Right, so how is everybody doing? It has just turned 7 PM and I've just finished watching Rango, which is like a film about a chameleon voiced by Johnny Depp. Like a western sort of movie. So he has to fight off this big snake. Oh, it's plastic. Yeah, he has to fight off this big rattlesnake, and the end of the tail of the snake is actually a gun. It's quite funny. So yeah, and I'm didn't expect the film to be so long, but it was like near enough 2 hours. So yeah, I'm kind of like behind with things now. I've been shopping today and got a big pouch of them celebrations, and I've been eating. I don't normally have Pringles original, but I've been eating the original ones, like the original flavour that they do, which is the plain. And I don't normally eat them because they're just plain crisps, but they were really nice to have for a change. So I thought, yeah, I get all the other flavours all the time, so why not? And yeah, I was just eating them, some Bella Bites. And there's a new coffee come out called Toffee Nut with Nescafe, so I tried that and it's quite nice. And I've been eating some celebrations and got to dinner later. I don't think I'm gonna have enough room for dinner as well, but I managed to one of the plastic pens I work with has been nothing but being a pain to pick up, so I've chucked that away and nicked the tip to put into this one. So just to get that a little bit more, it's been missed working with this pen, so this one didn't have a tip for some reason, so I've just put that in there. So I was almost debating, I was kind of thinking, oh my god, this film's finished late, I've got to do dinner, should I cut this or not? And I just thought, well, I might as well do it. So right, that's that. Okay, now as I say, some of the other colours I've just not had the time to pick up today, so I will just have a little look through here. We've got 5 G's, 1 E. Yeah, we've got E, but I kind of want that F drill colour, and F is 12 apparently, so we've got H. Right, crops up a little bit, we can pinch that, I think. So yeah, we'll do the H as well. So the H is here. So I'm just going to have to quickly kit that up as well. Do a little bit of H as well. Okay, let's get some stickers. It's been quite another coldish day today. So yeah, it doesn't seem to be improving, does it, with this cold weather? I went to George Yard earlier because it was a free sausage roll, and yeah, I picked that up earlier. It was a late one today, 4 o'clock, but I had to go shopping, so I thought, well, why not? Okay, so that's most of the H done. Right, and then we have, I think what we'll do is we'll do a bit more down here next. I do appear to be missing some bags, so I'm not entirely sure what's happened, but for some reason we're missing bags, so yeah, we'll have to think about that. Right, okay, so let's get some more of this A colour. We'll start to get a few more layers on this. Alexa, what's the weather forecast today?
Currently, in Braintree it's 6 degrees Celsius with partly cloudy skies. Tonight, you can expect cloudy skies moving in and out, with a low of 2 degrees.
Yeah, so I think the other day was 0 degrees, but yeah, it's 2 degrees today, so fairly coldish. I've been wearing my oversized hoodie most of the evening, so I thought I'd put the radiators on for an hour or so and have a coffee while doing this. I've only just had a coffee, but me and coffee, as soon as I've drank it, the next one goes on. And Kathy G is in the house. I'm sorry to hear that you don't like spiders. So I imagine that you don't watch the actual jewels being put down while I'm doing it. You just listen out. G, look, a G for Kathy G. Okay, lovely. So that can go there, and then we've got that 4 cropped up again. Cannot tell you how nice it is to work with a normal pen again. So tonight's trial is Sleep Tight, I think it's called, and basically it's like this. He's got to sit in this bed while I think Creepy Crawlers come on there, because one of the presenters went down. When you watch I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here Unpacked, they go down to the Bush Tucker trial and show you like a sneak preview of it, and yeah, it looks as if he's got to go into like this bed and then have like all like bugs and stuff. And when they went down to show you the sneak preview, I don't think the presenter was expecting to have a python put on her, but yeah, she was holding a python, and I thought it was very, very strange. I need to Google it, because this python that was on there, it had like a black head and the rest of the body was like classic green colour. It just looked like really weird seeing the head of the snake, because normally with snakes they're all the same colour all the way through, the body and the head, you know. And yeah, I didn't know whether he was like her or if he was like that's the general colour. And then I thought, well, maybe if it's like a trial, perhaps they've painted his head or something, I don't know, but just like seems a bit strange why the head is black. Alexa, why is the head of a python black?
From A to Z at animals.com. Its black head helps it soak up the sun's rays without the snake having to leave its shelter to warm up.
Okay, well that don't really tell me anything, but yeah. So yeah, we've only got about 2 hours until we get to see that, so I'm very, very looking forward to that. And it is H doing it, I think, so that's going to be interesting. Got quite a lot done this evening that I needed to do, and then I got a letter come through from the gas people to say, oh, they want to do another gas survey service thing, you know, this annual gas check thing that they have to do. And it's like, what a time of year to come and do a gas check. Like the last few years when they've done it in December, like November and December, it's gone wrong, because they take it off and then something goes wrong with it, and then they say, oh, we can't get the parts, or we can't come back until the new year now, when you're left with no heating. So I kind of, and they've just sort of like they've not given much notice because the letter only came today and they want to come. They've booked an appointment Thursday, and it really frustrates me because, you know, they've not just said, oh, can you ring us to book? They've automatically booked it, assuming that you can do it. And I'm at work Thursday, so I can't do Thursday. So, yeah, they're going to have to lump that, I'm afraid, because, you know, they need to understand that it has to be booked around my schedule. So, yeah, and yeah, I'm sure it's like more frequent because they're supposed to be doing it once a year, and this feels like the 4th check in the last year. So, yeah, I'm kind of annoyed with that. Because, you know, it's just a stupid time of the year to do it, really. So I'll have to phone them tomorrow and sort that out and get them to change it, because I can't do that. So it's far too short notice. You know, if they need to do like works or anything, or annual safety check things with the boilers, then they need to give me a week's notice. You know, I can't just drop a shift because they want to check a boiler. That's a day's pay that I could lose for that. So, yeah, they're going to have to rearrange, I'm afraid. What else I've been doing today? I've been sorting out some trays to free up, because I want to get started on. I almost finished the painting last night, and I've got one more little session to do, and I've really been looking at what other paintings I can do that will take over that. And I'm thinking the coasters that Sharon got me, you know, she got me them coasters a while back. Well, I thought, yeah, I'm gonna get some of them, I think. I mean, that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna get them out, get them kitted up. And they were like the blue and creamy sort of coaster. So, yeah, they've been sitting in the queue to be done for a while. So, thought we'd get some of them out. Oh, this is a higgledy-piggledy mess, isn't it, now? Because we've got various colours. We must have this 7 drill. I mean, let's have a look again. We've got to at least have that 7. We have to have it. 7C or 8, if we've got that. Let's have a look in our bags. We've got B. B? Have we got a B? B, 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 B. Yes. Haha, 7. What's the other colour? 8. No. 1, yep, G and a 5. Where's all my colours gone then? Right, let's kick this up then. So that is 7, because there's a few 7s lurking around there. So, and this is like a different colour as well. It's like a, well, it looks like a brownie reddy colour. So we can get a bit of that in. So let me get the stickers again. And this is going to be called Spider 7. Oops. Spider 7. Oh, this ink. Oh my god. Oh, oh, ah. Bing bang, walla walla bing bang. What's going on with this? It won't let me write on it. Alright, that's that. Cushy. So, alright, let's get some of this 7 in now. So we'll put the G back over there for a minute. And yeah, when you're working in the evenings doing this, all the colours look the same. So this is some of the 7 now, so we can really fill some of this up. which is brilliant. So I'll just do a bit around here and a bit up there, and we'll get some of this filled in. I was supposed to be doing some Christmas cards again today, but I've just not had the time. I've been busy with other things. So this week must mark the second week of them being in the jungle. Which, you know what means, you know what will happen next week? Probably the vote-offs. Now apparently, you know with Google it tells you like if there's any events on. Apparently today is supposed to be Doctor Who Day. So, yeah, I don't think, I mean, they're saying like it's a holiday thing, but we don't really, I don't think that's a bank holiday over here. Alexa, what is Doctor Who Day?
Doctor Who Day is an informal holiday observed on this day in 1963. The British science fiction television show Doctor Who first premiered. It quickly became an institution in the United Kingdom, and later gained a large fan base in the United States, where it was in syndication from the 1970s through the 1990s, and became a staple on PBS stations.
Yeah, so although it's like an event thing, we don't, it's not like a normal bank holiday, so yeah, must be, it's always funny when you load up Google and then it's another sort of event. We've had Maria Carey so far, we've had obviously now Doctor Who, so wonder what tomorrow's will be. Okay, so I think that's near enough all the 7 done, isn't it? So let's do another one just there, and then look, lazy retired granny again. Friend mail, did you ever receive the package? No, I'll get back to you on that, Linda. I haven't got it yet. So when I get off here, I'll email you and I'll let you know the reason why. It is in the process, but unfortunately it's I don't know how to tell you this, but it's gonna cost me 70 quid. So I haven't even got it out the locker yet. So I don't know where you got the figure £30 from, because this is going to cost me $70. Well, it's actually priced in, because we had so much problems with Linda sending it over to me that I had to make the decision to reopen reship again, because we were having nothing but problems trying to get it from A to B. And obviously when a parcel goes into reship, I get charged a handling fee. Now that parcel is going to cost $70 to get out. Now $70 in Alexa, what is $70 in GBP?
$70 is about £53.30.
Yeah, so I don't know what that's going to cost me, like £53 something, and I don't know where you're getting the £30 from. So yeah, unfortunately, as of the moment, it's still in the unit, but I've got to be careful because every day it's kept there, I'm getting charged £1 fee. I'm just not very happy with the price that I've got to pay out for postage, because especially when like you quoted me £30, so yeah, it's kind of annoying really. But you know, what else can we do? We were having problems trying to get it from A to B, which I still don't understand why you had so much issues trying to send it, because all you would need to have done is send out the, like, fill out the forms and then just send it across. But yeah, I'm trying to work on a solution on that, because at the moment I don't consider it a priority, so it can wait. And yeah, so I'll get it when I can be bothered, but I just don't want to pay 50 quid. We will still get it, and I can recover that cost quite easily, but it's the fact of like like, it's so much money just to like send something to America. Now I do have what's called an abandon button, so I can press the abandon button and they will abandon it, but I don't want to do that because obviously it's a gift. But yeah, it's kind of stuck at the moment, so obviously I need to take care of my bills, etc., because that would be, you know, that would take up a huge chunk of like bill money, if you get me. So I need to do it on a day where I know that the bills for that month have been paid and sorted, you know. So yeah, it's kind of frustrating, but yes, as of yet I haven't got it, Linda. Now also Majestic, I've had a bit of a technical issue. So you know, you commented last night, I'm really sorry, I was sorting some settings out, and because I've noticed on Gmail, you know, when you get all this spam crap, well, I didn't realise there's a filter button, and what that does is if you get spam, you can set up a filter, and then whenever that email comes in, it goes directly to deleted, and then just, and I've actually checked it, when you go to deleted, it's not there, you can't see it. So I get quite a lot of spam come through asking me for to be like something to do with, I can oh, your channel's lacking this and it's lacking that, and it's like, no it's not, because I'm the director and only I choose, you know. And so I've been in the process of setting filters up like that to try to get this spam level down. And when I was on YouTube, obviously every time you send me a comment, it will go into a filter called Health Review. So last night I was sort of seeing whether there was a setting that I could do it like that. So like if there's any spam comments, it can like directly go through a filter and automatically delete it, but it doesn't seem to do that on YouTube. And I accidentally put Majestic as hidden user when it shouldn't have been hidden user. So when I unhid you, whatever you typed in the comment has disappeared. So if you can retype that, I will then approve it. So because obviously, as I say, all comments that come into me will be, you know, I'll assess whether it's okay to post. If not, then but it's got to be diamond paint related. So if it's not diamond paint related, it won't get approved. Does that make sense? So yeah, if you can retype whatever it was that you said last night, I will then approve that and reply to you. I don't know why the system hid you, but yeah, I do apologise about that. Technology for you, eh? Alright, let's get a bit more wax on this. Where are we on now? G. Actually, do you know what, Linda? I can actually show you here, lovely. So who's texting me now? It's not overdue, it's that bloody heating company again. How the hell can it be possibly overdue when I've only just received the letter? This is, oh, I'll tell you something, this is what really annoys me, is the problem is our mail, as I spoke about many times, our mail is terrible. So if you're booking an appointment, I may not get that letter till after the appointment's happened, and then obviously the landlord moans at me for it, because they're like, well, why weren't you in for the appointment? Because I've only just got the letter, like, hello. And yeah, they don't, half the time they don't believe me, even though it is come late. So yeah, you know, they sent me a letter and they sent me a text. So why they're sending me a text, I don't know, because that's supposed to go to my PA. I don't deal with the landlord. Everything to do with the landlord goes to my PA and she does it. So one thing I hate, I don't mind any other contractors, but bloody heating companies, I can't stand get, you know, because what they do is they take the cover off the boiler and then they crack about with it, standing there, checking this, checking that. Tell you something, they text me again and then I'm going to put a complaint in because you've only just sent me the letter today, so don't tell me that it's overdue when it's not overdue. Like, it's not even the 27th yet. Like, oh my god. Now what was I doing? Yeah, lazy retired granny. So basically, let me just go into reship a minute. Where is it? Reship, there we go. Yeah, unfortunately, Linda, I'm kind of, I don't really, see, the thing is, I'm at the point where I feel like I should just dispose of it because it's not worth the cost. But then I don't want to do that because, you know, it's a gift and I would feel very bad for that. But, I mean, 70 quid is disgusting. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, as you can see here, let's just put, I'm just going to do a dummy for now, just put a gift on it. Oh, come on. Nothing works when you want to get it to work. Yeah, if I do... Sorry, this is very slow today. Yeah, if I do this... Another thing why I haven't done it yet is because it keeps asking me for this. So once I can get that to work. Right, let's get the age rule. Yeah, but it keeps asking me for this. I don't know what an EORY number is. So do you know what that is? Because I don't know what that is. And then to get it here, I don't want to pay standard. I'm not paying nearly 50 quid for something standard for then that to get lost. So it would have to be a tracked amount. Now this is going to shock you, right? This is almost £146 in dollars, and that's just to do this. And this is ridiculous. Look, you can provide your own label, but they charge you to provide your own label, even though it doesn't cost you to send them the label, which makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. I mean, the cheapest would be this one, but I don't think it's tracked. And I'm really at the point where I just don't want to pay that amount. And I know I don't want you to stand, I don't want it to come across like I don't want the gift, because I do. It's been my long-term ambition to get a gift from Lazy Retired Granny. But it's, that cost is just like, it's not justifiable. Like, that cost is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot justify it. £146. And then obviously you've got to weigh up the difference. Like, how much did you pay for the, like, if you only paid, I don't know, £20 for the paintings altogether, then it's costing me more in postage than it is to get the item. So I kind of don't know what to do about it. See, a few years ago, Linda did send me an Amazon gift card as a Christmas present, but that hasn't happened for several years now. For some reason she just stopped, and I don't want that to sound like, oh, you need to send me a gift card, but I'm just giving you an example. So that was back then, that was the only sort of way of sending me a gift, because of all this complication trying to get it over. I do love Amazon gift cards because you know, you can spend it on what you want, but I don't know at this moment what we can do. I mean, the only other thing I can do is send it back to, like, if Julie can email me the returns address for her house, or, you know, Linda's house, I can ask Reship to return it back to you, but I don't know if they charge me a fee for that. It's just, oh my god, so much loopholes to go through just to get a bloody international parcel. So yeah, in answer to your question, as of yet, I don't know when I will get that, because it's a hell of a lot of money in postage, and it's that which is making me not want to ship it. So yeah, I don't want to pay like £134 on postage. That's absolutely ridiculous. Alexa, how much is $134 in GBP?
$134 is about £102.19.
Yeah. See, so do you see what I mean? If you paid like £20 for the item, that's going to cost me more than the actual item. So just let me know what you want me to do about it, because as I say, I do want it, but I don't know what I want to do with this cost. I don't think it's, but then the thing is, I've heard rumours that apparently reships sell the item. If you say, like, you press the abandonment, they will then sell it on eBay apparently. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, I mean, I can pay it, but it's just, I don't feel it's worth £100. You know, it's so annoying. But yeah, where you got that £30 figure puzzles me, because I've never known something to be £30 to send to America. I mean, I've bought quite a few things from America over the years, and it's always cost in the region of nearly 60-70 quid. So unless of course it's DAC, they send it free. But sorry, no, they don't. I paid about 20 with DAC. So it sort of, it irritates me, because why is it like DAC things, you can get it over here for like 20 quid, yet you send something to reship and they charge almost like a gold mine just to try and get it over here. So yeah, but just let me know what you want me to do. I just don't want you to feel like I don't want the gift, because it's just the cost that is just I don't know. So yeah, and obviously the other aspect is that I only have a set number of days to get that out, because they sent me an email the other day, something to do with if I don't claim it by January, they'll automatically dispose of it, because to them it's like you don't want it sort of thing. So yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a hard decision to make, because you'll be out of pocket as well, because you know, you've paid for the items. The only thing I don't like with reship is that they tell you what's in it before you even get it, but apparently they have to open it for security reasons. So yeah, but anyway, I'm sure we'll figure something out. So I think we're just about getting to the bit where we have the spider's orange leg bit. So I think I saw number 5 just a minute ago, so I'll get that out in a minute. See, that's another reason why I say, if people want to send me gifts from America, the only option you can really do is a gift card, because I don't think you can even do an Amazon wish list from direct from America to the UK. You've always got to have that middle bit in the middle, like pirate ship or reship, you know, because you can't send it direct. So yeah, I just don't know really. Right, so we need number 5. I think we've got number 5. If we haven't, I'm going to scream. Okay, so yeah, look at that. Orangey, orangey. I think we should name this Tango, because it's got black and orange, which are classic colours of the Tango drink. Because you got the black label with the orange, so maybe he should be called Tango. Yeah, do you know what? His name's Tango. Because if you look here, have a look here. So tango, tango, tango. Yeah, if you look here, you see how it's got on here, I don't know if you guys in America have this, but you see how it's got like the black label with the orange drink in it, and this sort of it's got that sort of reflection as well. So yeah, that's what we're going to call this little spider, Tango the tarantula. I think it was it Kathy G that mentioned earlier I should watch Arachnophobia. I have watched a spider film many years ago, and I can't remember what it was. Eight-Legged Freaks, that's what it was. Oh my god, that was a creepy movie. Eight-Legged Freaks, yeah. That was a good film. It's scary, but it's a good film. Because I think, I mean, I ain't seen that film in donkey's years, but I think the spiders wrap up the people in the webs, and you see the people wriggling about in the web. You know where if they're in the web, they spin the web round them. So you know where a spider will get a fly and then wrap it up and have it later, sort of thing. That's what they were doing. So, but they were like these massive spiders. I'd love to, I know this sounds crazy, but I'd love to, I wouldn't want to own one because I can't stand them. But I would love to go to a zoo and just see one, because I'll tell you a story, and this is true, no joke. My friend Sarah, she had a pet tarantula, and so the story goes, one day it wasn't moving in the tank. So Sarah decided to gently blow on it. Well, what tarantulas will do is if you blow on them, they will flick hairs from their back leg and flick them at you. Well, as like a defense mechanism. And apparently it blew, she had like an allergic reaction, and it's made all her face swollen, and she had to go to A&E for it. But after she blew on it and it through the hairs, it then was moving about. So yeah, you never know whether a spider's playing dead, because they'll sit there and sit there and sit there, and then the minute like you either like touch it or run away quick, or you know, they always just sit there as if like they're waiting for prey to come. Or I love watching, they're fascinating to watch, but I love it when you get a spider in the net or in the web, and then the minute they feel vibration on the web, they're like and gets it. I've seen videos on YouTube where there's, and I showed this a while back, where there's a wasp on the spider's nest, and obviously the spider's trying to get it because obviously it wants to eat it, but then it's got to be careful of the stinger of the wasp. So it's every time the sting is there, it's like going the opposite way. And eventually, I mean, the wasp did get stuck, but then eventually it got out the web. So, yeah, the wasp won, because if their wings get stuck in that, they're completely stuck, because their wings are so delicate. It's like when you get a butterfly, you mustn't touch their wings because they're extremely delicate. And apparently the oils on your hand can actually damage their wings. So yeah, I don't know why we're so, what's this colour here? I don't know why we're missing bags. I seem to get this problem every time I get up a painting. Yeah, I think I briefly mentioned that story with the zoo theme that we did. But this is quite a good theme because it's I've always wanted to do like an insect theme with like ladybirds, stick insects, you know, but this sort of ties in quite well because it means that we can do this and tie it in with that. Now, do you see what my concern is? As you can see here, see, black, and we get very little detail in between. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. Did we get K? That's 7. I'm sure we got letter K, yeah, because there's quite a lot of K popping up. So what we'll do is we'll pick up again another brown. So this is going to be interesting when we turn the light off to see where we are on this painting. So that's that one. Just going to tidy these bags up a bit. I feel like we've got nothing done in this session. Alright, let's put them there. So I need to get another sticker. Spider K, isn't it? Yeah. And we'll do some of them now. So we'll just do a few of the K's that are floating around here because it's already 41 minutes. I still haven't done dinner yet. I kind of don't want it, but then I know if I don't eat something, I'll be hungry like through the night. I always get, I don't know why this is, but I have dinner at like 7:30 and then I won't eat nothing else until the next day. And about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting hunger pains. So maybe I need to like eat earlier in the day maybe, or perhaps I'm like eating not much, I don't know, but yeah. Right, so this looks like it's going to have hints of little reddy brown in it. It looks like hopefully we get some different colours, because this is the bit I was getting quite concerned with because there's so much black. I mean, if they're just going to have all black through this bit, it's going to be so merged in with that. Yeah, so right, that's K. So this is really annoying me where this C is. I need that C. What's this colour? 778. That is 6. I don't understand why we've got so much gaps. Let's have a look on the desk a minute. There's no other bags here. I'm just going to pop next door because somewhere down the line we're missing quite a few bags here and I don't understand why. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to have a brief look in the kitchen. Yeah, I can see what the problem is. They're in the other room, but they're not. They're still in their like normal bag. So I'll leave that until I can get around to cutting them out. So I put them in the big bag. So right, I'll tell you what, we'll cut this session early. I'll just do one more check. Make sure we've got, just run through these colours again. So we've got G, we've got B, 7, 4, 3, oh no, hang on, 7, 4, 3, 1, 5. We've got L, haven't we? But again, that's not a colour that comes up a lot, but yeah, we've got K and E. So we're missing near enough 8, C, 2, E, F and M, I think it is. But I'll tell you what we'll do. What's that colour? 5, isn't it? So let me just put a sticker on that. Whoops. Right, okay, so I'm going to have a look tomorrow to see why we're missing so many colours here, but this is what it looks like. So again, look at it, that's so going to be merged in with that. I can't say, unless we get like, this is what we need a bit of this colour through here to separate these two, otherwise it's going to be very black. But look at this black and orange, isn't that classic Halloween colours? That's looking pretty spooky with the black and orange, but yeah, we need to just get this little gap filled. So sorry it's a short one, but I am a little bit backlogged with things tonight, so I need to try and cut 15 minutes off here to recover cooking time. So yeah, but it's nice to finally get a bit of the orangey and a few more other bits in colours, but I feel like we've done nothing. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Tap the notification bell. Your next Whip and Chat will be tomorrow. And don't forget, this Saturday and Sunday we are live with this. So, yeah, we'll see you for that then. But anyway, thank you for watching. Take care. Have a wonderful evening. And see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye for now.